Hey there. I just wanted to share a little poof of inspiration that has come to me recently. This is The Tao of Pooh, an absolutely brilliant book that I found it's about 2 weeks ago in one of those free neighborhood libraries. You know, the little free library when I was out taking a walk in downtown New Braunfels. And it said something that I'm going to follow up with both Christian and Baha'i quote as well that really encapsulates what I've been trying to express with my book, Noble Beings, Spiritual Handbook for Children of All Ages, like how I really want people to understand this is totally designed to help a child understand these big concepts, but it's also for grown-ups, like for us to reclaim our radiance that children often have. So in the Tao of Pooh, which of course is a Taoist, translating Taoist teachings to a Western audience, but using Winnie the Pooh as the symbol for a being who is actually living Taoism instead of it all being intellectual. So he talks about our progression from childhood to adolescence to adulthood, and we go from helplessness and wonder to eventually being adults and having the capacity to help other people, which is great. We all want to be grown ups. But then he goes on to say that the adult is not the highest stage of development. The end of this cycle is that of the independent, clear-minded, all-seeing child. That is the level known as wisdom. When the Tao Te Ching and other wise books say things, and other wise books being like the Bible, return to the beginning, become a child again. That's what they're referring to. Why do the enlightened seem filled with light and happiness like children? Why do they sometimes even look and talk like children? Because they are. The wise are children who know. Children who know. Their minds have been emptied of the countless minute somethings of small learning and filled with the wisdom of the great nothing, the way of the universe. Isn't that amazing? And he had preceded this talking about how profound insights and ahas come in that space of no thinking. And I've heard this before, Einstein and other scientists, and they like the in-between time when you're just about to fall asleep and stuff, when your mind is still, so that inspiration from a greater source can be recognized by you. Yeah, so I just thought that was really cool. Wisdom is the clear-minded, all-seeing child. Children who know. He also says that using the human mind for what we usually use it for, like plotting and calculating and obsessing and all that stuff, he said it's like using a magic sword to try to open a can of beans. It's an ill fit, and it's also such a low use of what it's capable of. So something else that I wanted to share along the same lines, these things have just been crossing my path, and it just aligns so beautifully with my book. So this is Abdul Baha, one of the central figures of the Baha'i faith, and he talks about a passage in the Bible. And he says, Christ has addressed the world, saying, you know what's coming, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. That is, and now this is Abdul Baha speaking, that is, men must become pure in heart to know God. The hearts of all children are of the utmost purity. They are the mirrors upon which no dust has fallen. But this purity is on account of weakness, not innocence. Oh, sorry, weakness and innocence, definitely innocence, not on account of any strength and testing. For as this is the early period of their childhood, their hearts and minds are unsullied by the world. They are unsullied. They cannot display any great intelligence. They have neither hypocrisy nor deceit. This is on account of the child's weakness, whereas the man becomes pure through his strength. Through the power of intelligence, he becomes simple. Through the great power of reason and understanding, and not through the power of weakness, he becomes sincere. When he attains to the state of perfection, he will receive these qualities. His heart becomes purified, his spirit enlightened, his soul is sensitized and tender, all through his great strength. This is the difference between the perfect man and the child. Both have the underlying qualities of simplicity and sincerity. So again, just such a beautiful explanation of childhood versus adulthood, but how those luminous qualities, sincerity and simplicity, can be manifest in an adult, but through choice and wisdom and strength, you know? So once again, my friends, if you are interested in Noble Being, Spiritual Handbook for Children of All Ages, 39 illustrated passages from the sacred Baha'i writings. This book is available now on Indiegogo, links below, through December 8th, December 8th, December 8th. And I also have a link below if you want to hear me reading this book. Stock up now for Yamaha and seasonal holidays. All right, my wise children, wish you the best for playing your part in making this world a better place. Till next time.